This brief video will help you set up and install your Cintiq 13 HD. The Cintiq 13 is light enough to work comfortably in your lap and also comes with a unique detachable display stand. The stand can lay flat or in one of three viewing angles, 22, 35, and 50 degrees. To attach the stand to the back of your Cintiq, simply snap the tab on the stand to the lower slot on the back of the Cintiq, and then the upper tab into the top slot. To adjust the stand's angle, lift the tab that will give you the desired height and place it in the slot at the top of the Cintiq. The Cintiq stand will work with either left or right-handed use based on how you connect the stand to the Cintiq. The Cintiq display defaults for right-handed use. In most cases, the Cintiq 13 will be used with another display, either connecting to a laptop, which has its own built-in display, or to a desktop system on which you already have a larger monitor. It can easily function as a standalone display as well. We'll cover both scenarios, addressing each configuration along the way. There are some considerations about connecting the Cintiq and some additional items you may need ahead of time. To get started, think of the Cintiq as two devices in one. It is a display and a pen tablet. They just happen to be combined into a single product, but they still need their own connections. USB for the tablet, and HDMI and power for the display. The 3-in-1 cable uses a single connection on the side of the Cintiq and then splits out into all of the necessary connections at the other end, USB, video, and AC power. First, you'll need an available USB port. If you don't have any available, you may need to get a USB hub, which allows you to connect multiple USB devices through a single port. The Cintiq 13 uses a standard HDMI connection for video. To use this with other video connections, like mini or full-size DisplayPort, DVI, even mini or micro HDMI ports, you may need a display adapter. Most of these adapters are readily available at your local electronics or photo-video store. If anything should happen to your cable, replacement cables are also available through Wacom's online store. It is still best practice to shut down your system prior to making any computer connections in the unlikely event of an electrical discharge. Let's plug everything in and get things rolling. I'll start with the power connection at the wall. Note that you can attach an actual plug to the adapter either vertically or horizontally to accommodate different outlet situations. Connect the other end of the Cintiq's cable to the power port. Next, we'll plug in the USB and HDMI. Only use adapters if you must, since they tend to degrade performance, and they'll be the first things that you'll need to remove from the equation if any troubleshooting needs to be done. If you left the computer on, don't be alarmed if nothing happens. Push and hold the power button for about a second to turn on the Cintiq. Turn on the Cintiq first, then turn on your computer if it was turned off. If the Cintiq was the only display, the login window will appear and you should be able to log in as normal. And if you already had a display connected, the login window will most likely appear on your original monitor. We will address display orientation for left-handed use shortly. In either case, the pen will not map properly until the driver is installed. To install the driver, insert the driver disk and select the Install option. If you have a newer computer and do not have a CD or DVD-ROM drive, the driver is freely available on Wacom's website under Support. Once the driver is installed, the first time you touch the pen to the display, it should ask you to calibrate the pen, which I strongly suggest that you do. On the Calibrate tab, make sure to select the Cintiq from the Monitor list, then click Calibrate. Always calibrate your Cintiq from the position you intend to use it. To calibrate, you simply touch in the apparent center of the crosshairs from your normal viewing angle. You may find that when you significantly change your viewing angle, like when you go from using the Cintiq standing upright to flat on your desk, you'll want to recalibrate. Here you can test the calibration or retry if you don't like the way it maps. You can also always come back and recalibrate later. If you're using two or more displays, your Cintiq is most likely not your primary monitor yet, which I strongly recommend while you get used to using it. Most people want the pen to be able to interact with their primary display, so for this video, we'll set the Cintiq as your primary. Setting the Cintiq as a primary will also ensure that your pen is always able to access the menu bar in all applications and that applications will launch on your Cintiq. Feel free to play with your resolution settings as well. But remember that with LCD displays, they will always look best at their maximum or recommended resolution. In this case, 1080p or 1920 by 1080. For Mac users, the Cintiq will most likely show the default Mac background, but nothing else. This is okay. On a Windows system, it may show nothing at all, or a mirror of what is on your other display. To change display settings in Windows, just right-click on your desktop and select Screen Resolution. If they are mirrored, choose Extend these displays. To set your Cintiq as primary, in the Change the Appearance section, click the Identify button, then select the numbered icon that matches whichever number was displayed on your Cintiq. Then check the box labeled Make this my primary display. Then restart. This window is also where you can adjust the screen for left-handed use by selecting Landscape Flipped from the Orientation drop-down. You will want to recalibrate your pen after making this change, which will be covered again shortly. On the Mac, your primary display is defined by whichever monitor has the Apple menu on it. To put this on the Cintiq, select System Preferences from the Apple menu, then select Displays. You'll have a display window on each of your active monitors. Find the window that has an Arrangement tab and select it. You will see representations of all your displays, and to make one primary, just drag the white bar from the top of one to the top of the other and let go. This screen is also where you can change your display orientation by setting your rotation for the Cintiq 13 to 180 degrees. Once again, if you make any of these changes, you'll most likely need to go through the pen calibration process. If you ever want to see what all the buttons on your Cintiq do, hit the topmost Express key to show your settings. This is also an easy way to change settings or recalibrate your pen. To recalibrate your pen, select Pen Properties and choose the Calibrate tab. You're now done. At this point, it's more about learning all the ways your new Cintiq can improve the way you live and work. Now that you've successfully installed your Cintiq, make sure to check out all the other help videos at Wacom.com or youtube.com/Wacom.